Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, the 27th of November, and we're glad to present you our weekly analytical review of the foreign exchange market. Last week, the pair euro to dollar reversed near the level of 1.1750 and rapidly grew to 3-month maximums near 1.1940. If the price consolidates above this level, growth may continue to the level of 1.2025 and 1.2090. If the level of 1.1850 is broken down, the instrument may further correct to the middle line of Bollinger Bands at 1.1750 and the level of 1.1640. Technical indicators show mixed signals. Bollinger Bands diverge, confirming the upward trend, but the price chart has broken out their upper line, which indicates possible correction. MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone. Stochastic attempts to reverse in the overbought area. During the week, a lot will depend on the comments of the Fed's members and its head Janet Yellen, as well as the Secretary of Treasury Steven Mnuchin. Fundamental statistics also includes US GDP and industrial PMI. The most important data for Eurozone will be CPI and industrial PMI. Generally, growth may continue if the price consolidates above the level of 1.1940, but the start of the fall is also possible. Last week, the pair pound to dollar grew above the level of 1.330 and may continue growth to the levels of 1.340 and 1.3480. If the level of 1.330 is broken down, the instrument may correct to the middle line of Bollinger Bands at 1.320. This is indicated by Stochastic that is about to leave the overbought area. On the other hand, MACD histogram is still growing in the positive zone, and Bollinger Bands are reversing upwards. Fundamental events of the week include a statement by the head of the Bank of England, Mark Carney, as well as the data on British industrial PMI. In general, correction may start if the level of 1.330 is broken down, but one cannot exclude the continuation of growth. Last week, the pair dollar to yen reached the level of 111.20, meeting FIBO level of 38.2%. In case it is broken down, the fall may continue to 110.50 and 109.90. However, the reversal of Stochastic in the oversold area gives a prospect for upward correction to 112.0 and 112.90. Other indicators confirm the preservation of downward trend. MACD histogram is growing in the negative zone, and Bollinger Bands are diverging. Fundamental events of the week include the data on the volume of industrial output, retail sales, and CPI in Japan. Generally, the continuation of the fall is possible if the price consolidates below the level of 111.20, but growth may resume as well. Last week, the pair Australian dollar to US dollar rose to the level of 0.7615, median FIBO level of 61.8%. In case the price consolidates above it and the middle line of Bollinger Bands, growth may continue to 0.770. Otherwise, the price may go down to 0.7545 and 0.750. Technical indicators don't give a clear signal. MACD histogram is reducing in the negative zone, and Stochastic is about to leave the overbought area and form a sell signal. Fundamental events of the week include the data on Australian industrial PMI. Generally, the growth of the price may continue if it consolidates above 0.7615. The quotes of gold were corrected to the level of 1277.0 last week, but then started to restore lost positions. A key level for the bulls is 1296.0. If it is broken out, growth may resume to 1304.0 and 1312.0. Moving away from 1296.0 may open the way for the return of the price to 1281.0 and 1277.0. Technical indicators show growth. MACD histogram has moved to the positive zone, and stochastic is directed upwards. In general, the price may continue to grow after the level of 1296.0 is broken out. That's all for today, and good luck with your trading.